what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jess, and today we're going to be talking about fat loss tips. So fat loss / weight loss tips. So yeah, stay tuned for more. I'm going to tell you how to lose like 5 pounds in a week. What you have to do is drink some green tea in the morning, and then the next day you'll just be skinny. I'm just kidding. Okay, just kidding. That doesn't work. Alright, just please forget about all the freaking dumb myths that you guys hear online or see people talking about all the time, that you need to drink green tea, that you need to wear a waist trainer, that you need to eat nothing but a salad all day. Okay, that will work, but don't do that because that's not healthy. Anyways, we're gonna talk about healthy ways to lose weight. Okay, so I know a lot of people, whenever they think of, weight loss, they think of, you know, eating nothing but salads, literally starving yourself to death and feeling like absolute crap throughout the day, but that's not how you do it, okay?
Listen to me. Like
I do this all the time. It's not that hard. And a lot of people don't know how easy it is to actually be able to lose weight. Okay, so a few really easy and simple things that you can do. Basically, in order to lose weight, the number one rule, the number one thing that will guarantee you to lose weight is being in a caloric deficit. So each individual has a certain amount of calories that they need to consume in a day in order for our body to maintain that weight. So whenever you're in a caloric deficit, it means that we're eating less calories than the amount that our body needs to actually maintain itself. So I'll link a calculator down below where you can go ahead and input your age, because everybody's different. Again, everybody's different. Keep this in mind. You can't base your calories off of what another person's calories are. We can't compare somebody who's in an office job, sitting down all day, compared to somebody who is doing construction and working all day. We're burning different amounts of energy, so our bodies need different amount of calories, if that makes sense. Link a calculator below so you guys can see what your calories would look like in order to be in a caloric deficit. Okay, so that's the number one thing. That's super important. And calories, I know many people are not too familiar with them. So in the back of everything that you're consuming, there's a number in the back with the amount of calories and the serving. So a lot of people don't know how to read those labels. So I can make another video explaining how you need to read those labels in the back. A really awesome thing, a tool that I like to use, and this is when you're getting more in depth, I like to use an app called MyFitnessPal, which will literally tell you how many calories you're eating or how many calories are in each meal. So for example, it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, but pretty much like you scan an item and it will tell you how many calories is in that item, and then it will tell you how much remaining you have for the rest of your day. So I really like this application. I highly recommend it in order to track your calories. Now, step number 2, easier, smaller things that you can do before getting into the caloric deficit if you don't want to jump or go there yet. Number 2 would be portion control. So if you're not tracking your calories, that's fine, but you should at least try to focus on portion control, which is the amount of food that you're eating. So a lot of people are used to eating really big meals a day or getting a second plate. So what you can do is, a small tip is, try to fit everything in one regular sized plate, I would say, and stop eating there, you know, and try to avoid fried foods, in my opinion. If you're a person that's used to eating a really big amount of food, lower it, and don't go for seconds, don't go snacking. Snacks kill you a lot of times when you're just snacking because you don't even know how much you just ate in those little snacking trips that you took. So portion control, keep it to about 3 meals a day. You can focus on a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then stop eating from there. Maybe one little snack in between. So whatever you're used to, cut it down by like 20%. You can cut it down slowly so it's not too drastic, but you don't need to jump right into eating nothing but salads and fruits and vegetables, okay? So portion control is really important. My tip number 3 would be to drink a lot of water. This may sound kind of dumb for a lot of people and not very believable, but trust me, this always works for me. So whenever I'm gonna eat, right before I eat, I like to drink a glass of water because it helps me get full faster, and that way I don't overeat. So water is extremely important for the body and for it to process all the foods that are already in your system. It just helps you it kind of flushes you out. I try to drink at least a gallon of water a day, and this is just a little tip. Whenever you have something with a straw, it just helps you drink the water way faster. So I'll get through this water in like, let's say 30 minutes, and then I just go and get more, because whenever you have a straw, I don't know what it is about that, but I just drink it way faster than whenever I don't have a cup. Oh, no, this is just extra, okay? This is just me personally telling you what works for me, okay? Drinking from a pretty cup is gonna help you drink more water than drinking from a regular cup, because you're just gonna like it more. Or that's just a me thing, I don't know, but trust me. Okay, my step would be to have daily step goals. So for me, I know a lot of people have Apple Watches or Fitbits, or even your phones nowadays track your steps. I have an office job. I am pretty much sitting down 8 hours a day. I try to get up and go to the bathroom, etc. blah blah. But it is so important to make sure that you have an activity level that's a little bit higher, not just sitting down. It's small things that make a big difference. So 2 15-minute walks throughout your day will make a huge difference. If you don't have an Apple Watch, or if you don't know how to track your steps, 2 15-minute walks a day, every single day, be consistent, will help you achieve your goals faster and lose maybe at least an extra pound a week. Okay, that's another really good tip that I have. If you do have an Apple Watch or something, or a Fitbit, make sure that you're hitting at least 8,000 to 10,000 daily steps. That's what I've noticed has helped me a lot. And honestly, you can achieve those two in 2 30-minute walks. So make sure that, you know, you just have a little break for yourself here and there. Well, those are pretty much my main and easiest steps that you can take in order to just kind of kickstart the year and start getting into your weight loss journey that you are doing. So like I said, make sure my top 4 steps is being in a caloric deficit, so eating less than what your body needs to maintain its body weight. I will link a calculator down below. Every item has a certain amount of calories, so make sure you're reading the labels behind the food that you're eating, just to be aware of how much you're eating, and just to be aware of what you're eating and how much you're eating and how bad it is. No food is bad unless you're eating too much of it. So too much of anything is bad, okay? But anyways, being in a caloric deficit would be my number 1. Of course, this is the number 1 that will guarantee you to lose weight. Number 2 would be portion control. If you don't want to get too crazy into calories, make sure that you are controlling the portions of your food and not snacking everywhere all the time, or getting 3 or 2 plates. You know, just eat your meal and be done with it, and then eat your second meal and be done with it, eat your third meal and be done with it. Okay, my third tip would be your water intake. Make sure that you're drinking a good amount of water. If you try to drink a glass of water before you eat, you're gonna get fuller faster, and that way you won't feel like you're still super hungry and starving, and you'll just want to indulge yourself in all the food that's around you. Okay, step number 4 would be your activity level. So activity level meaning if you have a sit-down job, or an office job, or a job where you're just not moving too much, you know, try to increase your activity levels by taking at least 2 15-minute walks. If you like to track your steps, you can do so on your watch. I like to hit 8,000 to 10,000 steps. That's what's recommended. So those are my I hope that these steps help you out. I know it's kind of like really small steps, but these small steps can make a really big difference. You don't need to get too crazy with eating just salads or spinach or lettuce or tomato, because that's not sustainable. You want to be able to sustain this diet for a long period of time, or until you meet your desired goal. Those are my top tips for fat loss and weight loss. I know we can get more into depth. I will be making a part 2 video explaining calories, how to count your calories, how to read a label in foods in order to, because I know a lot of people don't understand some labels, so I will be making a more in-depth video of how to track your calories. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to start your goals now and not wait until the new year gets here, because then everybody's gonna be at the gym.